Good morning. Today our new class is half wave rectifier and efficiency of half wave rectifier and also advantages and disadvantages of half wave rectifier. Okay. Next, recap of this presentation. In previous class we completed these three topics. Which one completed? Topics: need for DC power supply, regulated DC power supply, rectifiers and its types. So these three topics are completed in previous class. Now today our new topic is, our new class is half wave rectifier. Okay. Next, objective of this presentation. Objectives of this presentation: on completion of this period you would be able to understand first of all half wave rectifier and efficiency of half wave rectifier and advantages and disadvantages of half wave rectifier and summary of above topics. Okay. So first topic is half wave rectifier. Half wave rectifier. What is the definition of half wave rectifier? So the process of removing one half of the input signal. Input signal we can apply here sine wave. Sine wave is complete cycle, but here so we can apply only half of input signal because it is half wave rectifier. That's why so it can remove one half of input signal to establish a DC level. That is called half wave rectifier. So in this rectifier, the rectifier conducts current during positive half cycle of input AC signal only. So what about negative half cycle? The negative half cycle of AC supply are suppressed. The negative half cycle of AC supply are suppressed. Okay. So half wave means we can apply only one half cycle, that is positive half cycle. It conducts current. Okay. So next, this is the circuit diagram of half wave rectifier. So basic circuit of half wave rectifier and input and output waveforms also. So observe this circuit. Here only one diode is conducted. One diode, one transformer, one load resistor. One diode, one transformer, one load resistor. Okay, circuit diagram consists of one diode, one transformer and load resistor. We can apply input voltage, input AC signal. So 250 volts 50 Hz AC signal is applied at primary of transformer. Okay, so this signal goes to secondary winding by using mutual induction. Okay. So first of all, the AC voltage across the secondary winding AB, changes polarities after every half cycle. Secondary winding, observe this figure. Secondary winding AB terminals, we can apply AC voltage across the secondary winding AB terminals. It can changes polarities after every half cycle. So during positive half cycle of AC input signal, observe input waveform. Input waveform is the sine waveform. So 0 to pi is positive half cycle, pi to 2 pi is negative half cycle, 2 pi to 3 pi is again positive half cycle and 3 pi to 4 pi is negative half cycle. So observe the output waveform, only positive half cycle. During positive half cycle it conducts. That's why the waveform is present. So what about negative half cycle? Here negative is suppressed. That's why so negative half cycle is suppressed. Clip off. Okay. Observe this operation. First of all, AC voltage across the secondary winding AB changes polarities after every half cycle. During the positive half cycle of input AC voltage, the transformer secondary winding end A becomes positive with respect to end B. End A positive means end B is negative. End A positive means end B negative. Okay. So positive goes, observe the diode point A, end A is positive. Positive is connected to anode of diode and end B is negative. Negative is connected to cathode of diode through load resistor. Positive is connected to positive and negative is connected to negative. So diode is forward bias, then conducts current in forward direction also. Okay. So next, this makes the diode forward biased. Diode act as a closed switch. Diode forward bias means it act as a closed switch. Then and hence it conducts current. The current flows through load resistor RL. Hence DC output is obtained across load resistor RL. So observe this figure. So during positive half cycle, diode is forward bias. Diode can be act as a closed switch in forward bias and conducts current. So under this condition, output is displayed. So next, during negative half cycle of transformer, secondary winding end A becomes negative. Secondary winding. So here we can observe negative half cycle. During the negative half cycle, the transformer winding end A becomes negative with respect to end B. So observe this, end A is negative. So observe the figure, end A is negative, end B is positive. So negative, A is negative. Negative is connected to positive. That means anode of diode, positive. Positive is connected to cathode. That means negative of diode through load resistor. So both polarities are opposite direction. It is forward bias. Okay, this makes the it is reverse bias. So this makes the reverse bias. This makes the diode reverse bias. So reverse bias means it does not conduct current. There is no current flows through the signal. So under this reverse bias condition, diode act as a open switch. There is no current flows through the circuit. No output appears across the load resistor. That's why no current appears across the load currents. So output waveform, negative half cycle is suppressed. Okay. So this is the circuit diagram, input and output waveforms and operation of half wave rectifier. Okay. Next, second topic. Then goes to second topic. Second topic is efficiency of half wave rectifier. So observe this waveform. This is the output waveform of half wave rectifier. Vm is the maximum voltage. Let capital V is equal Vm sin theta be the alternating voltage that appears across the secondary winding. So let small rf and capital RL be the diode resistance respectively. RF means forward resistance, RL means load resistance. Both are diode resistances. The diode conducts during positive half cycles of AC supply, while no current conduction takes place during negative half cycles. Okay. So next, observe this waveform. So you can find out the equations by using above waveform. That is the output waveform of half wave rectifier. The current through diode load resistance is given by small I is equal Im sin theta. So for limits 0 less than or is equal theta less than or is equal pi, 0 to pi, the current conducts. Okay, that's why waveform is appeared across the load resistor. So I is equal to Im sin theta. What about pi to 2 pi limits? There is no current flows. That means current is 0. Here in this equation, where Im is the maximum current or peak current, and is given by Im is equal Vm by RF plus RL, RF plus RL. So by using this formula you can use Ohm's law. Ohm's law is V is directly proportional to I is equal V by R. I is equal V by R. Similarly we can write this formula, Im is equal Vm by RF plus RL. Okay, so then here you can find IDC, average current or DC current, average current or DC current. Okay, average current IAV is equal IDC is equal, so 1 by 2 pi integration 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to 2 pi. So 0 to full cycle is 0 to 2 pi. So 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to 2 pi I d theta. Okay, so that is equal, that implies you can split 0 to pi and pi to 2 pi limits of equation. So next 1 by 2 pi of integration 0 to pi I d theta plus pi to 2 pi of integration of pi to 2 pi of theta d theta. Okay, so next 1 by 2 pi of integration 0 to pi I d theta plus integration pi to 2 pi, pi to 2 pi. There is no current flows through, current is 0, 0 d theta. So that is equal 1 by 2 pi of integration 0 to pi I d theta. So I means I is equal, here equation Im sin theta, you can substitute I is equal to Im sin theta in this equation. That is equal 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to pi Im sin theta. Im is the constant, then goes to left side, Im by 2 pi, that implies Im by 2 pi integration 0 to pi sin theta d theta, that is equal Im by 2 pi. Integration of sin theta means minus cos theta, integration of sin theta means minus cos theta. So find the formula. So therefore that implies Im by 2 pi of minus cos theta, you can apply limits 0 to pi, that is equal Im by 2 pi, so of minus cos 0 minus of minus you can minus of minus plus cos pi. So therefore IDC is equal Im by 2 pi of minus cos 0 1 plus cos pi minus 1, plus into minus minus, minus 1 minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 means minus 2, 2 gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. Okay, so here minus, that's why minus, total minus is positive. Therefore IDC is equal Im by pi, IDC is equal Im by pi. So this is the average current or DC current, IAV or IDC is equal Im by pi. Next, AC current or RMS current. Why we can find AC current or average current? Because the efficiency formula is PAV is equal Im square RF plus RL. That's why IDC is equal Im. So we can find IDC or Im value. Okay, next AC current or RMS current. AC current is equal to the RMS current. Thus IRMS is equal under root 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to 2 pi I square d theta. So under root means whole power 1 by 2, that is equal 1 by 2 pi, split the formula. So 0 to pi and integration of 0 to pi and pi to 2 pi. Pi to 2 pi there is no current, that means current is 0. So only we can take integration 0 to pi I square d theta. Okay, so next that is equal 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to pi, I means Im sin theta. Substitute here I in place of Im sin theta. Im sin theta. So Im sin theta whole square, that means Im square sin square theta d theta whole power 1 by 2, that means square root, that is equal. So Im square by 2 pi integration 0 to pi sin square theta d theta whole power 1 by 2. So that is equal Im square by 2 pi integration 0 to pi. So what is the formula for sin square theta? 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Substitute 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 in place of sin square theta. Then simplify this. So Im, therefore Im square by 2 into 2 4. Im square by 4 pi theta minus cos 2 theta. What is the formula for cos 2 theta? 1 integration theta minus cos 2 theta integration cos theta integration sin theta. So here 2 theta, therefore by 2 cos 2 theta integration sin 2 theta by 2. We can apply limits 0 to pi half whole power 1 by 2, that is equal Im square by 4 pi of, we can apply limits 0 minus sin 0. Sin 0 means 0. Next minus pi minus sin 180 degrees. Minus pi minus sin 180 degrees. Sin 180 degrees means 1. Minus into minus plus. So that implies Im square by 4 pi. Im square by 4 pi Im square by 4 pi into pi whole power 1 by 2. Okay. So simplify this equation. Pi gets cancelled. Im by 4 whole power 1 by 2, that is equal Im by 2 whole power Im by 2 whole square whole power 1 by 2. Square and square root is gets cancelled. That's why IRMS is equal Im by 2. IRMS is equal Im by 2. So therefore the efficiency of full wave rectifier, AC input power, we can calculate power. P is equal V into I or I square R or V square by R. You can select any formula for necessary. AC input power, PAC is equal Im square of RF plus RL. Therefore PAC is equal Im square by, Im means Im is equal Im by 2. IRMS is equal Im by 2. Im by 2 whole square. Im square by 4 of RF plus RL. So then calculate DC power. PDC is equal IDC square into RL. So what is the formula for IDC? Im by pi. Substitute here IDC in place of Im by pi whole square. Im by pi whole square into RL. So then simplify this. The DC output voltage is given by VDC is equal IDC into RL. Substitute IDC is equal Im by pi here. Therefore VDC is equal Im by pi into RL. So therefore the efficiency, rectifier efficiency eta is equal DC output power by AC input power. DC output power by AC input power. So what about DC output power? So this is DC output power Im by pi whole square into RL whole by, what about AC input power? Im by 2 whole square into RF plus RL. So Im square gets cancelled. 4 by pi. 4 by pi. Pi means 180. So therefore after simplification of all these, efficiency eta is equal 0.406 into RL by RF plus RL. So here in denominator we can common RL. So therefore 0.406 into RL by, so you can common RL. So if common RL of 1 plus RF by RL, RL gets cancelled, therefore totally 0.406 by 1 plus RF by RL. So that is simply is equal 0.406. So the efficiency eta is equal 0.406 or efficiency eta is equal 40.6%. Why it is 40.6%? The efficiency will be maximum if RF is negligible as compared to RL. RF is negligible means that goes to, it is ideal case, that is ideal diode, that is RF is equal 0. Then RF is equal 0, the total term is 0. So 0.406 by 1 means 0.406, that is nothing but 40.6%. Okay. So therefore the maximum rectifier efficiency is 0.406 or 40.6%. 40.6%. This indicates that in half wave rectification, a maximum of 40.6% of AC power is converted into DC power. Okay. So this is the efficiency of half wave rectifier. Next, third topic is advantages and disadvantages of half wave rectifier. So what about advantages of half wave rectifier? So circuit is simple, so that's why cost is also simple. These two are the advantages of half wave rectifier. What about disadvantages of half wave rectifier? The disadvantages of half wave rectifier are the pulsating current in the load. The pulsating current in the load contains alternating component whose basic frequency is equal to supply frequency. Therefore, a filter is required to produce steady current. Second disadvantage is AC supply delivers power only half the time. Therefore, the output is low. So, only we can use half of power. So, remaining half of power is neglected. That is the disadvantage. And next disadvantage is low rectifier efficiency is low because 0.406, it is near to maximum of half of the maximum power. Okay. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of half wave rectifier. Next, summary of this presentation we have seen in this class, we have completed in this class now. Half wave rectifiers are also over, efficiency of half wave rectifier is completed, and advantages and disadvantages of half wave rectifier. Okay, these are completed. Next, frequently asked questions may be asked. The first question is, explain the operation of half wave rectifier. Half wave rectifier circuit with waveforms. This question also may be asked in different ways. Draw the circuit of and output and input waveforms of half wave rectifiers. And second question may also be asked, explain the efficiency of half wave rectifier. Explain the efficiency of half wave rectifier. And third question may also be asked, write the advantages and disadvantages of half wave rectifier. Okay, these questions are very important questions, may be asked in final exams. Okay, thank you.